Hey Zay, so I just wanted to ask you a couple of questions about Game On, because obviously you've done a couple of courses of Game On now.
Yep.
So what sort of results have you actually achieved from doing it?
I personally have lost about 14 or 15 kilos since February this year.
Wow, that's awesome.
Yeah.
And have you sort of been able to do that doing anything else before?
No, I've always been really involved in sport and even done gym and personal training before.
Yeah.
But nothing like Game On. And my weight loss basically started the very first week that I started Game On.
Cool.
Yeah.
And so with Game On, what's actually different about Game On compared to other fitness programs that you've done?
I like it because it doesn't matter what fitness level you are personally. You can work at your own pace, you can challenge yourself, but then you've also got the support of your teammates and that help to get you that bit further, so you can set yourself different goals.
So were you a bit worried that you would feel a bit out of your depth when you first started?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. But
okay.
Other people carry you and help you, or you can work at your own pace.
Yeah. And so obviously, like, there is a big spread of fitness levels on the course that you would have seen, you know, from people that are quite overweight and just starting their journey to people that are extremely fit as well. Yeah. Yeah. And so what sort of things do you do that's different to conventional fitness training session?
Because
what type of activities and things?
Because it's 3 different days. It's each different day has its own focus. So there's games that can be played, and then there's
so just run through for me the 3 different days.
There's a game day, there's a battle day, and then there's a challenge day.
Okay, so games day, what sort of stuff's that involve?
Adaptations of existing sports, but nothing, like, you don't go out and just play soccer. It'll be a changed game of soccer, but you're actually having so much fun that you don't realise that you're doing so much fitness at the same time.
Yeah. Do you think that would worry people, because I know yourself, you've done a bit of sport in the past.
Yeah.
What about for people that haven't done a bit of sport and their coordination's not the best? How have you found those people sort of go on the course?
Oh, they're fine. They have heaps of fun too, because it's not the whole winning, losing thing. They're still achieving their goals, and everyone else is supportive of them. So you don't have to be the most coordinated person or the strongest person or the fastest or anything to have fun. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And so then you said the second days were battle days?
Yep. So a lot of, I guess, pre-existing boot camp idea activity is incorporated, but it's more fun than that. So we do some stuff on the beach or in water or anything.
So when you say stuff, what type of things, what type of activities would you actually do?
Oh, we can do bullet dodges and all this crazy stuff, stretcher carrying, and yeah, it changes literally every day, every week.
Yeah.
So you don't even turn up knowing what you're going to do. So it's exciting as well, because every morning's different.
Yeah. And so that, you said that was your battle day. What was the other day you've got?
Challenge day. So I always, like, when I try and describe it to my friends, I describe it as if I was in the army and I had to do activities like rescue someone or save something or deploy a bomb or whatever it be, but then you're still doing a fitness activity whilst you're doing it, but you're focused on that task and you have to achieve that task in a certain period of time. Yeah, it's really cool. It's kind of like pretending that you're in the army without having to put all the camo makeup on and dress up like a fool.
Yeah. Yeah. So when you're doing that, you're not really thinking about the exercise side of things then?
No, because you're so distracted and you want to achieve whatever the task was set in the initial stages. Yeah.
Do you find that you work harder or you find you work easier than you would normally if you were, say, going for a run or doing other fitness?
There's no way I would do half the stuff that I do if I had to leave it up to myself to organise it. Like, I'm not a keen runner, but I can now run 2.4 Ks in a decent time without stopping, and yet I would never have, 1, chosen to do that before I did Game On, or 2, be able to do that. So you end up doing things that you wouldn't have got off your arse and done yourself, because you've got other people around you to support you, and because it's fun and it's, you know, it's gorgeous. It's exercising on the coast in the beautiful conditions, you know, Point Cartwright and all around the place, and it's just really pretty. So it makes you get out of bed in the mornings.
Yeah. I guess what a lot of people ask me is what's actually different about it. Like I know that a lot of outdoor fitness training sessions are normally circuit-based sessions. So what makes this different? Like,
because you don't do the same thing all the time. Like, a course goes for 6 weeks, and it's 3 days per week for 6 weeks, and there will not be any stage on that where you do the same activity. You're not running around witches' hats and things like that. There's always a story to go with your training, or an agenda, or a task to achieve, or whatever it be. You know, you feel part of a team. You wear a uniform. You're proud to wear your uniform, and you have heaps of fun, and you build friendships with people that you never expected you could build over a 6-week period. But some of the people I've met on Game On are my closest friends to date, and you know, I see them all the time outside of Game On as well. So you can't even compare it. You can't compare it to a boot camp, and you can't compare it to circuit, because circuit would be so freaking boring. But yeah, it's heaps of fun, and it's really different, and it's fresh, and it's a really original idea.
Cool. And I forgot what I was going to ask you there. I was just going to say too, so in terms of referring other people,
Yep.
what's the main sort of questions that you find that people have when they're asking about what you're doing?
I don't know. I try and make sure that they don't see it as a boot camp, because I think it's more fun, and I think that those two words make people apprehensive about the activity. But I only started Game On because a friend of mine did it, and they recommended that I went along, and I haven't stopped doing it ever since.
Cool.
Yep.
Awesome. All right, thanks heaps for that, Zoe.
No worries.
I'll see ya.
Bye.